The 17-year-old basketball player that just got shot 17 times?
Yes.
That's who killed my son.
What the?
That's how deep it is.
Bro, he has the potential to get out.
Right.
And he living that life?
No. But see, you don't understand. He got videos out where he got a Joker mask on,
Right.
a bunch of guns in his hand. So these kids is influenced by all the wrong things.
Right.
Tell me what you know about the hood life.
I think the internet truly owes Gillie an apology.
He's singing chants. Seems like he's trying to hype him up.
On everyone has to bring a offering.
You the one put the hit on your son, so you and Wallow can get that $100 million.
Now, during the time of the passing of Cheese, you had many stories. You had so-called influencers like Charleston White, Hassan Campbell, and other guys who accused Gillie of
how Wallow and Gillie got $100 million worth of gain.
Right.
For everybody else's kid,
Okay.
you can see the downfall of Young Thug, but you couldn't see your son.
Wallow, well, we gotta kill nephew and son. I don't know who idea was it for you to sacrifice your son.
I mean, you got to be a sick individual to sit there and watch clips of somebody going through like real life suffering and the pain that's just unexplainable, and then go make a video accusing them of all types of allegations and things that's just...
That was the worst thing I ever told anybody. And I was like, man.
You talk about almost the emotional arc of losing your son. What was the worst time?
The worst time was kind of the worst and the best. The worst time had to be when I had to wash his body. You know what I mean? That was the worst. But it was also the best because I became a man that day. I thought I was a man, but I wasn't. That day, I became a man.
Jeez, go on. I never seen him like that. So it was like, in some type of way, I felt up because it was like I had to tell him the worst shit ever.
Hope y'all been paying attention to that media gang, because Gillie finally speaks out in the public eye about his son's passing. But the internet is saying that he's actually shedding crocodile tears and that he sacrificed his son.
Something that if you from the city, you already know. That's something that don't even come to a thought in the back of your mind. But I also do understand the influence that the internet has on not only the kids, but just people in general. A lot of guys who can just be gullible at times.
He from the block, he got out. They protected those guys. What happened?
That's who killed my son.
The 17?
Yeah. The 17-year-old basketball player that just got shot 17 times?
Yes.
That's who killed my son.
Noah Scurry appeared in a rap video with guns that was posted to social media the day before he was killed.
Really?
Yes.
What was that about?
Well, it wasn't for my son.
Your son happened to be there?
Yes.
Oh.
Them blocks is beefing. They going through it. My son just so happened to pull up out there 5 minutes. They come to shoot the block up. My son's not from that block. He don't, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just so happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What the?
That's how deep it is.
Bro, he has the potential to get out.
Right.
And he living that life?
No. But see, you don't understand. He got videos out where he got a Joker mask on,
Right.
a bunch of guns in his hand. So these kids is influenced by all the wrong things.
Right.
To shit that don't matter. You know what I mean?
Right.
To shit that once upon a time when I was growing up in the ghetto, I was influenced by.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you experience things, when you go.
Internet blogs and guys who just fishing for content, swearing up and down that, and not only taking away the years of hard work that it took to get to that point, but just running with nonsense. I just want to highlight this moment, and even what's going on with the situation with Meek and other guys. as far as just the internet just running with stories and things like that, and people kind of using it, and they don't plan their career in the years that it took for them to get to this point.
It's like you can make up any scenario in your mind for why a person shouldn't be here, or a person wouldn't attain the success that they have. But I personally don't believe anybody could stop me. I really, that's just how I believe. And it was gonna be, I was coming. I was destined to be here, and it just is what it is.
Why people can't give you that though? Why is it you got to be something else? Oh, Big was here, wouldn't be like that. He's in Illuminati. Why can't you just be good and successful nowadays?
That's a very philosophical question, because you have to, I can only assume, right? I can only assume, because I don't know the answer to that, except that, sometimes people's success, make people feel, instead of saying, wow, that person's successful and I'm inspired. Well, some people are. Some people like, that person's successful, I'm a strive and I'm gonna be exactly where they are. And some people are just like, they got the reverse attitude, like their success means my failure.